Cool. Just want to check to make sure things are working out the way I hope they are. Let's just test it and see. Good. Awesome. Okay. There we go. All right. Cool. Hey guys, it's me, Moon and Papa, and you're watching a live stream. And this is the easiest way with me recovering from a cold that knocked me out last week to wrap up the October trading challenge. So the October trading challenge was something I wanted to do to show off 3Comma's smart trade and also 3Comma's DCA bots. I picked two trading pairs, two charts, Solana and Atom. This month was fantastic for Solana. Atom, there was lots of volatility, and I have the data, and I want to go over everything with you on my spreadsheet and also share something really interesting about it as well. There are a lot of takeaways from this trading challenge. And the main one is that I am human and I got sick. No duh. Oh, wrong place. Here we go. So here on the spreadsheet, this is the original challenge, and this is the distribution, the allocation of how I originally wanted to set things up. So DCA bots got 74% of the $2,000 that I was using, and Smart Trade only got 26. And to be fair, this should have been like 90-10 because the DCA bots really did not make as much profit as I thought they would. There's no way they were making $10. So my calculations were off for that. And it's okay, it's fine. So what I want to show you though is how it worked out. So here on 3Commas, you can see that I have my data and I've updated it. Yes, there was some chop. Yes, stop losses got triggered on the 27th specifically. So I have that data here. So this is everything. This is how everything went on active trading on the smart trade side. So you can see I do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 losses out of, what is this? How many? 14. So not bad, actually. What would that be then? That would be, right, that's not that. It would be a percentage. So no, that's wrong too. So I've only had, so that would, oh no, that's fine. That's fine. So I'm gonna doing this. I shouldn't be doing this live. That's okay though. We'll do percentage. So it would be 28%. So that would mean that 72% of my trades were successful, which is good. 72% closed in the green. I did have these two losses that got, stop losses that got triggered, which is unfortunate and frustrating. But I mean, that happens. That's okay. And that's something I wanted to capture with this. I didn't want to be hiding any stop losses or anything like that because I want this to be an honest challenge. So after 30 days of trading, my realized profits for trading Atom and Solana are $57.40, which means that I have an overall profit of 11% on my original smart trades funds. Not as much as I wanted. If I removed these and I didn't actually have these losses, it would be up to almost 18%, which is good, but not as amazing as I was hoping it would be. But again, life gets in the way, right? How many of us are going to get sick or have been sick at some point this year or last year? And this is something where the bots outperform people because the bots don't stop. The bots actually, let's see. So my profit was 57.40. It's incredible that both bots basically made the same as I did passively, and they are both, but the how should I say this? The amount of funds that were set or reserved for the DCA bots, that should be that, was significantly higher. Again, It was a 74 to 26% split. So I made $111.02, which is only 7.5% profit. But part of this is you have to realize that I didn't do anything to these bots all month. I set them with really generous safety trade orders because I didn't want a market crash to destroy the bots and destroy the profits and have them waiting and hanging while I'm waiting for deals to close. If we go over here to, where is this? Here we go, our bots. So they've just been chugging away. I mean, this is what bots do. This is exactly what they do. It's just these slow gains that keep adding up over time. And there will be days where you don't close anything. And then some days you get bigger wins, which is great. And that's exactly what DCA bot trading is about. The nice thing too about DCA bot trading is that the performance for DCA bot trading doesn't have to necessarily rely on the performance of the charts. So this is interesting. I'm going to get here in a second. So let me see, click around. Good. There we go. Wrong button. All right. So Atom for this month. Yeah, it's had a pretty good October. Kind of, not as good as Solana. So Atom started up here at 36. It closed here at just like a 2% gain or something like that for the month. But there's lots of volatility. This is fantastic for DCA bots. DCA bots work well moving up, but really they're designed to eat up negative price action. The reason why I chose Atom is because when I looked at the chart, I saw that this is a typical chart pattern for Atom, where it moves up and falls down, moves up, falls down, moves up, falls down. It just keeps doing this zigzag motion for the entirety of the chart. Now, I thought October would be much better. I thought given this momentum that it would start rallying a lot higher, but it actually hasn't. But again, look at this. And now, let me go back over here. Where is it? Here. Now look at this. Even though the month close for Atom was only like 3% gain, my bots actually did a fantastic job. My bots made $57, even though it didn't close up 2%. I mean, it closed up 2%. It didn't really moon, didn't do anything exciting at all this month. It was very much sideways, but the bots love sideways action. And as long as there's a good recovery, they can handle those downward moves. So let's go back and check out Solana. Solana has had a fantastic October. And for all of you that are thinking, okay, hold on, don't worry, I got you. I know what you're thinking. Just give me a second, okay? So October 1st, it just had a pump on the day and it just went higher and higher. It's actually up 42%. If I had bought and held, I would be up 42% for the month on Solana. I didn't know that was going to happen. There's also some uncertainty with the TBO, especially whenever I see this start to turn gray. That's not a very bullish sign. But so far, things seem strong and good for Solana. So yes, it has some up and down movements, but it's mostly moving up generally. So when we look at the bot data on 3 commas for that, it's had a good month. It has, but it's funny because the winner is actually Atom. Isn't that weird? Atom had better performance compared to Solana. And that's because the price action of Atom is better for bot trading than Solana. Now, I could have adjusted things like I could have had a larger take profit target. Instead of 1.85, I could have chosen 2 or 2.5. But I mean, it's really interesting to me how much better it performed. So here's the really cool part about this, and this is what I was talking about when I was talking about the month close and how the month performed for them. So the final results for the challenge started with $2,000. I made $168 with this allocation between DCA bots and smart trade. So that means my portfolio is now worth 2,168, which means my portfolio grew 11.88%. Now, I want to be clear that this isn't pure passive profits at all. Remember, because I had smart trade, which means I had to look at the charts and place some trades. I did have losses with smart trade because my stop loss got triggered on the 27th. There was a big drop in the market and it took me by surprise this day right here. Sorry, right here. And if I go to a faster time frame, this drop right here triggered my stop loss, unfortunately. I had my entries all set and I didn't think it would go much further than this, and it did. So if that hadn't closed, I would be sitting in a very pretty gain right now for both Atom and Solana. But this drop on the 27th took me by surprise, as well as I'm sure lots of other traders. And unfortunately, it messed up my trading plan. But, you know, it's okay because I'm satisfied with any amount of profit. So let's go back here. So after all of that active trading, after all the bot trading, I'm up 11% for the month. So for all of you that are like, trading, like, why are you trading? Obviously, Solana is going to go up. I didn't know that. I mean, if you look at the chart for Atom, it was moving up. I expected Atom to also move up this month as well, but it didn't. It actually closed not that great. Lots of volatility, really good for trading, but there's no guarantee of buy and hold. But to satisfy the skeptics, I decided, see, my voice is already starting to go, here. There we go. So I decided to see how it would have performed with a buy and hold setup. Let me make this a little bit bigger. Cool. So Solana is up 44% for the whole month of October. That means if I divided my initial portfolio in half, no trading, I would be up $440, which is great. Atom is only up 2% for the month. That means I'd only be up 20 bucks. Overall, though, buy and hold return is better. I've made, what, 23% roughly on my account, which is good. I mean, that is a great buy and hold return. That makes sense given the market that we're in. But just because we're in a bull market doesn't mean that every token is going to be closing up 40% at the end of the month. There's no way I could have known that Solana would close up that high. There's no way I could have known that Atom would not perform as well as Solana at the start of the month. So again, I could do the same thing right now. I could pick two coins that look bullish at this exact moment on November 1st and make a decision of what am I going to do? Okay, I'm going to put half and half and see what happens and not touch it for a month. Do you think you could do that? One could argue yes at this point in the bull market, but it's not going to work all year round, any month, especially when this bull market is over. Trading is something that I use to mitigate my risk because I want my portfolio to grow over time. So I could also play devil's advocate and say, well, what if there's terrible news for Solana this month? What if something broke? What if there was a failed launch for something? What if there was a bad actor in the space? What if? And it was down 44%. That's a big chop in performance. So I understand buy and hold is a great strategy. I am buying and holding lots of tokens at this point. I'm also trading lots of tokens at this point as well. So here are some good takeaways from this. Buy and hold is a great strategy in a bull market, especially if you are trading and you want to reserve like 10, 20% of every single trade and not sell it. And you're expecting the price to go even higher than the month that we're currently trading in. That is a great strategy. And that's what I teach in our courses, by the way. The other takeaway from this is that just because the chart's moving up doesn't mean it's going to be a great chart for a DCA bot. Again, the Atom bot actually outperformed the Solana bot just by a little bit, but it did a fantastic job. Why? Because DCA bots love negative price action as long as there's a rebound, as long as it's a V-shaped rebound. It's not as simple as buy and hold. Yes, there are some tokens that are going up crazy percentages at this very moment. It's true. but they're not always going to go up. The important thing about all of this, whether you're buy and hold, whether you're trading, whether you're using DCA bots on 3 commas, the important thing to remember is that you've got to be satisfied with any amount of profit, which means you have to take profits at some point. So yes, my results here of 11% for the month of working, being with my family, being sick, being up 11% in a month is actually awesome. It's so easy in crypto to be like, only 11%? You have to think about it in context. For the whole, the traditional market systems like stocks, Forex, commodities, 11% is good. 11% is fantastic for a month. And most importantly, I closed in the green for the month. There is this really toxic mentality in crypto that I've noticed, and it's going to get worse, where people are going to start shouting about the big gains that they're making, all that stuff. Don't give in to feeling like, I shoulda, woulda, coulda, because you didn't. It's done. And I only got 11% this month when I could have gotten, what is it supposed to be? Let's see, I'll fix it. I only got 11% when I should have gotten 23%. You gotta take a second to assess the situation. Did you close in profit? Then you're good. Did you close in 11% profit for the month? Good. It's almost like you have to make this shift in your mind. Do you want to close with 11% profit or an 11% loss for the month? What is going to be a better way to grow your account over time? Taking losses month after month or taking little gains? 11% is a little gain in crypto month after month. It's a mentality shift. You have to get that in between your ears, especially as things get more euphoric as we wrap up this bull market, which I think we're getting to this point of it really winding up, which you've got to be careful about. So for anybody that's wondering, should I buy Cosmos? Should I buy Solana? Should I buy and hold? Those are decisions that you have to make. I still have the bot templates in the original video. And if you have questions about them, you can join the public Discord server. Again, it's down in the description of this video. But I just wanted to give you guys sorry, I have to look at my screen, a quick update about the October Trading Challenge. This is much easier than me editing a full video and doing all that stuff because I'm doing a lot of work on our courses on thebettertraders.com, and I'm really excited about them. But I also have to take care of my voice because I am shooting 3 to 4 hours of video a day, which is probably what made me sick in the first place. Anyway, but if you have questions about this, or you want some insights on 3 commas, smart trade, or DCA bots, or even the TBO, join the public Discord server. The link is down below. And until the next time, you know what to do. Stay awesome and stay in the green. Peace. Oh, I have to look at it to say yes. So stay awesome and stay in the green. Now it's going to